All right. Hi, everybody. Um, I wanted to get back into posting. I realized I haven't posted in a while. Um, and I figured I would start out with this cool new feature I've been looking at the past couple of days. This is actually going to be in Zoom, so I'm kind of, I don't want my blog to be specific to Cisco anymore. I want to kind of expand, and I've touched on Zoom a little bit in the past, but I figured I'd go a little more in depth now. Within the Zoom app, there is an app that you can enable. It's called Warmly. You may or may not have heard of that in the past. Warmly is an add-on in the app market. I'm going to go ahead and switch over here so that you can see. So this is the Warmly website. And basically what it is it adds on an overlay name tag. You can do name tags, your company logo, and it adds this into your Zoom meeting so that the participants on the other end have some information about you. As you see right here on screen, you can put in your name, your title, the company you work for, the company logo, pronunciations, all kinds of cool things. It is an award-winning Zoom app, won the 2021 Zoomtopia Innovation Award. So that's pretty exciting for those guys. I've actually spoke with one of the reps this morning and had a good chat with them, and I really think this is a product that a lot of people would benefit from. So I'm going to stop showing the website, and I'm going to jump back over to Zoom, and we're going to kind of go through this a little bit. So let me jump back over here. Okay, so oh, I don't know if you can see my Zoom screen. It's okay. So what I'm going to do though, so I'm going to open up apps, and you can't see that at all. Okay, so I'm going to make a quick change into how I'm doing this real quick. I'm going to do my whole screen, so now you can see my whole screen rather than just my video. So, um, so right over here on the right-hand side, you see my app store that I opened up. Of course, you have to go in and add in your apps through your Zoom account. So this is something that you have to manually add. But you can go ahead and click on the app here. I'll expand this a little bit so we can have a better view. And I'm going to close Jabber to get that out of the way. It didn't get it out of the way. So this is the first screen. It starts with your overlays, and you can show your overlays. You can put in a personalized message, say, check me out at colla.blog. And what you'll see is adding magic right up here in the top corner, and then bam, it just throws it in there into your Zoom meeting. Now, this is what the participants on the other end are going to see, is that what you see on screen here. So I'm going to go ahead and take that off. You can add in your logos. I have the logo of the company that I have, or the company that I work for. I have their logo saved in here already. So, say for example, I'm using this for work. I would obviously want to turn on my Brian K. Leighton Paisner logo. And then up here in the top right-hand corner, I could size that up if I wanted it a little bit larger. I could make it medium or even extremely large. You can upload your own photos for the logo. We're going to keep this fairly small. This one actually, um, Warmly actually imported this logo all on its own. I didn't have to put that in. And I'll get to where that comes in here in a moment. But I'm going to keep showing you a few features for now. The images, they have these special images that you can use. So for example, if you're trying to have a meeting with a potential client, you could throw their logo as well as your logo kind of side by side. Really neat little piece of information or graphics that you can have on there. I'm going to go ahead and take that off. We're going to switch over to backgrounds. So they have virtual backgrounds. Of course, you have virtual backgrounds already built into Zoom. You can manage that through your enterprise account. But they do also have their own virtual backgrounds that you can put in here to work along with Warmly. I mean, it's nice in the regard that you can manage that all in one place. For me personally, I just would prefer to manage through our enterprise virtual backgrounds. You know, we can put our own company backgrounds and logos, and I think that it still serves the same purpose. But you know, you have that option either way. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that back off. The third tab over here is your name tag. Now this is where it gets kind of cool. You can go up high like you see mine. Um, Up top here, it has my name, my title. I have pronunciation, where I'm at, my blog. I could drop this down using the layout options here. So now everything's kind of down here, this side, in the lower side rather than the upper side. That's just kind of personal preference. I tend to be a little bit lower. I don't tend to be way up here in my videos. So for me, I think it makes more sense to have it up on the side like that, out of the way. You have a dark theme and a light theme. Light theme kind of puts this light background in behind and makes the letters dark. Depending on your background, that might work better for you. I'm going to stick with the dark theme. And then you can change the font of your name as well. Personally, I just kind of stick with that default. But your name tag, you can actually go into this edit information, and they've already kind of imported some information. So like for me, Brian K. Blayton Paisner automatically showed up in there. I did put in my title. You put in your name, you can put in your location, you can select if you want to show your location, time zone, weather, things like that. So maybe I don't want people to know where I'm from. I can just say, you know, take that out, keep the time zone so people know what time zone I'm in. Maybe I'll take weather out too. And give people a pronunciation of my name, last name as well, which is nice. If you have, you know, specific pronouns or you want to display your pronouns, you can put them in. You can put information in your bio. So say colla.blog, and I could say, I love Star Wars. And I have a Star Wars shirt on in case you missed that. I love Star Wars. I'm going to put that, here, just to show off for a second. Turn off my blur. There's a Darth Vader in the background. So I love Star Wars. That's true. Put in your title, voice communication engineer. Maybe I want to say voice and video communications engineer because I do video as well. I can put that in there. I'm not going to. That's not technically my title, but you can change this so it actually shows your name, your company name, along with it. See, it says voice communication engineer at Brian K. Blayton Paisner. If I want, I can have it automatically show the company logo. This is again one that's imported automatically based on the company that you work for, so it just kind of throws that company logo up in with it. I think that tends to look better when it's lower as opposed to higher. So I'm going to take the company logo off, but I'll keep it at Brian K. Blayton Paisner. You know, that's nice. You can even put your start date. So for example, let's see here. I actually started for the law firm back in December, June, July. I don't remember exactly what date. I'm just going to put December 1st. Put that start date in there. And of course, you have that little visibility, and you can see now it shows I've been here 1 year, 6 months. My employer is kind of a long name, but here I can take this off and I'll put the company logo on there, and that'll make it look a little bit nicer. You can also do things like your LinkedIn or your Twitter. I don't have Twitter, so I'm not even going to put that up there. And your Warmly ID, you can throw those on. All kinds of cool little options. So now you see I have a LinkedIn and a Warmly icons down here, so people can look you up. You know, look professional, kind of beat some of that small talk that people tend to do at the beginning of meetings. Everybody does it. Hey, what time zone are you in? You know, how's the weather? You know, all kinds of cool stuff. So let's go ahead and wrap that up. Now, one thing you'll see down here at the bottom, you have video canvas, you have meetings, and then you. If you're in a meeting, now I don't have this right now, but you can click into, and I don't know if I necessarily want to show these people, but you can click into it and it'll actually show information about other people. in their information. I'm not necessarily going to do that because I don't want to show off, everybody. But it'll give you some good information about the people that you're in meetings with, such as that same information that you filled out. Your location, the company you work for, what your title is, start date, things like that. It imports a lot of that stuff. If you have Warmly, it'll import it from that. And don't quote me on this, I could be wrong. But otherwise, I believe it pulls from like a LinkedIn or whatever, something matching your email address. But yeah, I just wanted to show this off. It's a really cool piece of software. Here I'm going to make a little bit, really nice view for your Zoom meetings. Something that I'm looking at implementing in my organization if they decide they wanted, just something I've started looking at. So I haven't I'm not gonna say like we're doing it, but we might. Who knows? Really nice stuff though. Only on the Zoom platform, at least for now. I will say there's a couple of caveats with this. One is that the app doesn't start up automatically. Now, according to the rep that I spoke with at Warmly this morning, that's something that they're hoping to have within the next month, where when you join your meeting, it just automatically starts. So that'll be nice once they get that resolved. But yeah, I mean, it's a great app. So let me know what you think. This is going to be going on my blog as well as probably on YouTube. I might start a YouTube channel. That's a pretty good idea. So let me know what you think. Have a good one.